There's my shorts. There's my shorts. And there's my shorts. And there's me. And and I was watching Lewis Black's Rantcast. And he reminded me of the of the uh, oof, of the, of Trump and of his comment about the pencils and dolls comment. And I just have to say that a lot of times for this past what is it? I mean, we could count January, but it's basically February, March, April, May. So it's kind of like 4 months. So it's like 110 days or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. It's sort of like 4 months. It's almost 4 months now. It's like he's done some radical shit and very offensive shit, but in true Trump fashion, like when he's on the campaign trail, he just sometimes says some amazingly, freakishly buffoonish shit. And it is excellent. And, you could say, if it, if he wasn't president and if this wasn't like real and scary, it would be funny. But that comment about the dolls and the pencils, I think about it and I hear it and it is just hilarious. And it's just like, dude, you sound like someone in the 1920s. Like it's just like, you only need $2 and you don't need 30. It's like, shit. I was planning to have $30 because I wanted. Now I can't buy the dolls and rip off their heads and put all their heads on the shelf and their bodies on the bed and make a grotesque statement so that when I bring a girl home, I have this frightening and yet comedically dark statement about the futility of life. And then there's the pencils that are in the doll's hands, and only 5 of them have a pencil. And maybe there will be the 5 that have heads. Like, those are our 5 children. And the other ones that don't have their heads are the ones that miscarried. But don't worry, honey. We'll still get along. And we'll have loved all of our kids. There's some radical shit, because it's 1920s. And 1 out of 6 kids die before getting to age 5. And it's just like, dude, what the hell? What world do you live in? What universe are you in? Like, where does this shit come from? I don't even understand you, and no one understands you, and yet MAGA followers are like, yeah, that seems reasonable. Huh, I am on board. This is this is totally acceptable, and everything you say is completely rational. Not 250 pencils, 5. Excellent. We will make that work. We will use the pencil down to the last drop. Down to that last little eensy beensy snub. And for people like me that were around when, you used pencils, I'm betting like nobody uses pencils anymore. That was annoying to use. It was annoying to use when they were like that big, like this big, let alone this big, which is what you would have to do if you had 5 pencils for like the entire school year, let alone like a third or a quarter, because they break, the eraser runs out before you use like half of the thing. I mean, I think we all know Donald Trump never used a pencil. Um, he he beat up nerds to do his homework. You remember Biff Tannen in Back to the Future? That was Donald Trump. Remember to give it to me. Remember to bring it over on Saturday. I sleep in on Sundays. $2. $2. And what dolls, pray tell, are these? Cabbage Patch? Or are they even older dolls? The ones you may find in your grandmother's, great grandmother's? Doll library, doll mansion house thing. I mean, or are they more contemporary, like Barbie dolls? If you're a boy, would they be Transformers? Are those included in the broader doll category? Action figures? All these questions need to be answered, Mr. Trump. What if you aren't a doll kind of girl? What if your daughter prefers video games? Or she likes to play basketball? A lot of girls today are, they ain't trans or anything. They're girls. They play softball, baseball, basketball, hockey. They don't want no stinking dolls. Pah. Doll my left vagina flap. I want a new baseball glove. The old one is all used up. But no, in the world Mr. Trump lives in, dolls are preparing girls to bake cookies, take care of kids, and warm up for bang, zoom to the moon. Oh my God. And the pencils are for the guys to do longhand division. You know, because who needs a calculator? And you can do multiple digit division and multiplication, long form style, and write your master thesis by hand. Screw this chat GPT thing, which we all know who would use that, DJT. Donald Judas Trump. I mean, excellent. Excellent. Hmm. Is this guy the president or the greatest comedian ever? I don't know. I don't know. Uh, he's going to go back into the he's going to take us back to the 1950s, right? So that we can relaunch Apollo 13 and everybody in the back room can start, you know, doing hand-based calculations in math and reworking it on their abacus and then checking it on their calculators and making sure we win the Cold War against the commies. And then after that, he's going to take us back to the roaring 20s. And, you know, we're gonna go to a speakeasy and do the Charleston. And make sure to have babies for $5,000. Because, you know, that $5,000 will pay enough money to, I don't know, get 2 months into the pregnancy. Maybe. Anybody that's had a baby will be able to answer that question. Once you're out of work as a single mother or twin parentage, is how much does being pregnant cost while losing the income? Because a month of income on minimum wage is something like $1,000. So you lose that, but then being pregnant drives up the cost of living also. So I don't even know. And then they don't give you the $5,000 until after you give birth. So, yay. I mean, all of these things are just, it's just like, what are we doing? Are we writing a sitcom with this shit? I don't know. But it's excellent. It makes you great and comfortable finally to be one of those single men that can't get a date if you try. It's like, well, you know, at least no women wants me because I'd be screwed if I could get a date. I don't know. It's like I couldn't afford fucking anything in this economy. And Trump's making it harder, so I'd be more and more screwed. Be like, you want to go on a date? And be like, I want to, but I mean, it cost a shitload a month ago, and the prices are only going up. So I mean, what do you want? Because I got enough money for a bag of Cheetos, and not a big bag. One of those little bags that has like 7 Cheetos in it. And if you want to share, I'm getting 4 Cheetos. You're getting 3, and you're getting the small ones. This is about survival, and I'm looking at myself first until you're pregnant. Because, like I said, survival. And until you're pregnant, you know, it's my survival. Of course, once you're pregnant, then my survival is the survival of my baby. And I will sacrifice for my child. That 1 Cheeto. Maybe an extra Cheeto, and you can have the big ones. I'm willing to do that. I'm gracious. I'm Cheeto gracious. Jeez. Who did anyone predict this for America? Anyone? This is oh, hmm. Are we gonna have dust storms next? Maybe a hurricane will roll through and conditions will improve. I don't know how conditions will improve from a hurricane, but everyone can roll the dice. Maybe they'll kill some ice agents. Mm. Ay, ay, ay. Or the hurricane will, by chance, knock over that shipping container of dolls and pencils. And we'll all be rich because we'll have plenty of, you know, puppet partners and writing utensils. The new currency of America. Because the dollar's going to be useless. So everyone will be trading in synthetic hair and graphite. It's a brave new world. Excellent. That's my theory. Doll hair and graphite. The new the new rare, oh man, the new precious minerals that the trading economy is based on, much like caps in Fallout. Yikes. Boobs.